Hi, I'm Spence White, Director of Cavalier Theater at Jefferson Forest High School, and we just got done with our production of Mary Poppins. Now, Mary Poppins has a kitchen scene that requires a lot of destruction and magical put back together. That's the spoonful of sugar scene. What we have here is what we did that with, but before I go any further, I want to bring in our stage special effects supervisor, Mr. Dave Bond, to tell us about it.
Hi. So we wanted to have it so that the actor playing, what was he playing?
The actor playing Robertson I
could very quickly make everything on this shelf collapse. So I watched YouTube quite a bit and got some really good ideas from YouTube, but then we sort of incorporated those, designed this shelf, and it has some hinges and plates that are attached with fishing line, as well as the glasses that are also attached with fishing line. So the goal was that he could come up and basically touch this in two places and everything would collapse. So here we are on the back of the flat that you just saw the front of, and we've got a bunch of essentially fishing line with hinges and weights on it that's used to create the magic so that when Mary Poppins gives the command, all the plates and shelves and glasses can go back into place. Now, Walker and Mason here were behind the flat during the production, and they would, on cue, sequence all these in the right order. So what we have here, this is attached to the top shelf, and the reason this is here is to provide a counterweight so that when the actor knocks it down to create the chaos, it goes up in a slow, or the shelf comes down in a reasonably slow fashion, because what we did find was if we didn't have this weight here, the plates on the front side would bounce and actually come off the track, and we didn't want that to happen. So this just slows the shelves from falling down. Same with this one. To make the actual magic happen, for the plates to go back into place, Walker and Mason just had to undo these, and I say just, it was quite a feat because they've got to do it relatively fast to make the magic look effective. And then they would do the bottom three, and then finally down here we had number 9, and that just is attached to a fishing line to the glasses, and it just pulls the glasses back up into place. Okay, so one thing I do want to show you that was key to the shelves falling is there's a little piece of wood here that provides a support for the shelf, both shelves, and all you have to do to make everything collapse is push this way on the shelf, and it'll drop from beyond that piece of wood, and bam, it falls. So without further ado, I'll give it a try. So the actor would come, press here and here, and then the plates and glasses fall.
And go.
Okay, so Mason and Walker are going to reset everything, and watch how fast they go. Here they go. Okay, so this is our destroyed shelf, and you've seen how they do it on the back side, so now let's show you the front side. So ready? Dishes, plates, in place. So just a final couple tips that we found helpful for us. If you can zoom in here, the fishing line attached to the plate is not in the center, it's here a little bit high, and what that does is when the plates magically go back into place, they tend to then pendulum themselves into the right spot, so we found that to be helpful. The other thing is the fishing line, we used what's called spider line, and it's a 20-pound test fishing line, and found that it's very strong and allows the thing not to break during rehearsals. So those were just some things that we found that were helpful. One other thing, these are on a hinge. We didn't explain this, but the way the glasses fall is when this top shelf or middle shelf falls, the string pulls them and they fall. They're just on hinges, and then the fishing line just pulls them back up.
Thanks, Dave, Mason, and Walker. We thought this worked pretty well. We just thought other people might want to know what went into that. There's a lot more going on behind it than in front of it. Thanks. Bye.